Hello students, welcome to online study. So in previous video we have discussed about all three stanza. I have explained all three stanza. So now in this video we will get to know that which type of literary devices are used in these stanzas, and I'll give you summary of this poem. Okay, so let's start with this Rain on the Roof, which is composed by Coates Kenny. So start with the first stanza. So in the first stanza, the literary devices are used: alliteration, humid, and hover. So first of all, you should know what is alliteration. Alliteration means the repetition of a consonant sound in two or more consecutive words. Now one and two, these are consecutive words, and the sound of these words are H. Okay, this H word is repeated in those two words. And next again you can see starry spheres, S. Okay, now press pillow, P. Lie listening, L. So these all words are alliteration. Once again, listen what is alliteration: the repetition of a consonant sound in two or more consecutive words. Okay, so these are alliteration. Okay, alliteration. Now next we will see onomatopoeia. So first of all, you should know the definition of onomatopoeia: the use of sound words to create a dramatic effect and auditory imagery. So here, what are, what is the word that is defined as onomatopoeia? That is patter, and patter is the use of sound word. It is the sound made by the rain drops falling on the rooftop. This patter. Okay, patter is the sound word. Now onomatopoeia. Okay, this is onomatopoeia, this one. Now next, personification. Okay, personification. So personification, it is treating a non-living thing as a living being. Okay, it is treating a non-living thing as a living being. So let's see what is, where is the personification. So here, darkness has been personified when he says that it is sad. Okay, so this one is personification. Now next one, transferred epithet. Transferred epithet, epithet, epithet. So what is the definition of this transferred epithet? The use of an adjective with a noun. See, where is the adjective in this first stanza? Melancholy. And where is the noun? Darkness. So the use of an adjective with a noun when it refers to another noun. like melancholy darkness. The darkness is not melancholy, but it refers to the sad people. Okay, so these are the literary devices which is used in first stanza. Once again, we will see literary devices which are used in second stanza. So in second stanza, alliteration. See, you can see busy and being, b sound, and there and thread, t sound, th, and rain and roof, r sound. So these are what? Alliteration. Now next, onomatopoeia, tinkle and patter. So these are onomatopoeia. Now personification, that is here recollection. Recollection is a personification because it is waving something. Now transferred epithet, dreamy fancies. Dreamy fancies. Okay, noun and adjective both are used together. Okay, now in stanza number 3, let's see. And stanza number 3, once again you will get to know memory and mother, m sound. Now and darling and dreamers, day. And onomatopoeia, that you know very well, that is patter. Okay, so these are the literary terms which are used in these 3 stanzas. What are they? First, alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, and transfer epithet. So now let's have a summary of this poem, Rain on the Roof. The poem Rain on the Roof talks about the poet's varied reactions to the sound of raindrops falling on the roof of his house. He says that raindrops at night are like tears shed by the sad, dark night. He loves to lie in bed and hear rain falling on the roof of his room because it gets back sweet memories of the past. He says that the sound of raindrops helps him fall asleep and gives him sweet dreams. He has memories of his loving mother who would put them to sleep. So, this was a summary of this poem and literary devices which are used in the poem. I think you all get all points which I have explained here. So, thank you so much, my dear students, and this is the end of the poem. Once again, thank you so much.